Wisdom is a shelter as money is a shelter, but the advantage of knowledge is this: wisdom preserves those who have it. Ecclesiastes 7:12. What a profound verse. And today, on this Wisdom Wednesday, we're diving deep into how this ancient truth still speaks directly to our modern lives. Imagine standing under the scorching sun. You find shelter, relief, protection, peace. That's what wisdom is. It's more than just good advice. It's divine guidance wrapped in understanding. It's the kind of insight that not only helps you navigate life, but also guards your soul in times of chaos. Money can be a shelter, yes. It can buy comfort, security, and stability. But money can vanish. Fortunes fade, banks crash, and economies fall. Wisdom, however, stays. And unlike money, wisdom doesn't just protect your circumstances. It protects you. Let's explore that. Wisdom helps you avoid self-inflicted wounds. It teaches patience when anger flares. It teaches discipline when temptations rise. It teaches gratitude in seasons of lack. With wisdom, you don't just survive the storms. You grow through them. You learn. You adapt. You rise. Ecclesiastes is written by Solomon, the wisest man who ever lived. He had wealth beyond imagination, power beyond measure, and influence that touched nations. Yet, through all of it, he understood something deeper. He realized that wisdom outlasts wealth. He saw how knowledge, when applied with reverence and humility, can sustain a person even when riches cannot. This verse isn't just poetic, it's practical. Think about your daily decisions. Every choice is a seed. You plant what you know. You harvest what you understand. If you sow decisions based on wisdom, the fruits are long-lasting. They nourish not only you, but those around you. Wisdom preserves. What does that mean? It means it keeps you.
It holds you together when the world pulls you apart.
It shelters your heart from bitterness, your mind from confusion, and your soul from despair. Wisdom doesn't prevent the rain, but it builds the umbrella. It won't stop the fire, but it teaches you how to walk through it without being consumed. There's also a deeper truth here. Wisdom is divine in origin. True wisdom begins with reverence for God. It's not about being the smartest person in the room. It's about being aligned with God's heart. When you seek His wisdom, you're not just making smart decisions, you're making righteous ones. How does this look in everyday life? It looks like forgiving when revenge seems easier. It looks like saving when spending seems more fun. It looks like listening when speaking feels better. It looks like praying when panicking feels natural. These small acts, done over time, shape a preserved life. A life that's not only protected but enriched. And wisdom doesn't act alone. It influences your relationships, your finances, your health, your purpose. It speaks when you're silent. It leads when you're lost. It comforts when you're broken. In times of trouble, people often chase quick solutions. They want relief, escape, or distraction. But wisdom says, look deeper. It calls you to reflect, to see the lesson, to rise above the noise. And in that stillness, in that quiet strength, you're preserved. Some may ask, how do I get wisdom? The Bible tells us, ask for it. James 1:5 says, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, and it will be given to him. God doesn't withhold wisdom. He delights in giving it. You just need to seek, ask, and be willing to follow even when it's hard. Maybe you've experienced a moment where wisdom preserved you. A time when saying no protected your peace, when walking away saved your future, when waiting led to something better. That's not luck. That's wisdom at work. So let Ecclesiastes 7:12 guide you today. Wisdom is a shelter as money is a shelter, but the advantage of knowledge is this: wisdom preserves those who have it. As you go about your day, ask yourself, am I choosing wisdom over impulse? Am I letting God guide my decisions? Am I sowing seeds that will preserve me tomorrow? Wisdom doesn't shout, it whispers. And in a world full of noise, its voice is the one we need most. Tune into it, treasure it, let it shape you. Because wisdom is not just about living well, it's about living right. And when you live right, you're preserved, protected, and prepared for anything. Take time today to reflect, read, pray, and open your heart to the quiet counsel of God's wisdom. It may not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. And remember, wisdom is more than just knowing the right thing. It's having the courage to do it. That's what preserves you. Stay wise, stay grounded, stay preserved. If you found value in this message, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you never miss a word-filled Wednesday. And in the comments, share with us, what is your favorite Bible verse, or the verse that changed your life? Your comment might be featured in our next video.